Hello everyone, and welcome to the premiere of a brand new series on this channel. While I already have a series focused on the history of Disney attractions in the form of Retroland, this new series is focused on the development of new attractions, and in it, I'll use my own special brand of Imagineering to develop new spins on beloved classic attractions, as well as create new innovative experiences, the type of which have not been seen in the parks to date. Now, it's my pleasure to present the series premiere of Reimagineering. Roll the intro, boys!
Imagineering, the blending of creative imagination with technical know-how.
When Walt Disney was working with WED to develop the opening day attractions for Disneyland, he decided to add an attraction based on the Wind in the Willows segment of the 1949 film, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. In the early stages of development, it had been planned to be a roller coaster. However, Walt decided that he wanted everyone to be able to experience every attraction on opening day. Thus, the ride system of the attraction was changed to a tamer, on-rail dark ride system that had been engineered with help from Aero Development. Disneyland would eventually receive a roller coaster, however, with the opening of the Matterhorn bobsleds in June of 1959. Since then, Disneyland and the other Disney theme parks around the world have received many thrill rides meant to entice more adventurous guests. Despite there being no lack of these thrilling experiences, I couldn't help but linger on the thought of what a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride coaster would end up being like. It's this fascination with the what-if scenario surrounding this coaster that led me to create this very series, and that's why I'm here today, to show off my concepts for a potential Mr. Toad's Wild Ride themed coaster, using some of the advanced technology available to the Imagineers in the modern age. When designing a new attraction, it's important to have an idea of the general mood and atmosphere you want to portray within the attraction, so that you may then fine-tune each element to fit the experience that you want to provide guests with. For this Mr. Toad's coaster, I'd like to provide guests with the thrilling feeling of zooming around the English countryside with Toad and Cyril. The overall atmosphere of the ride would be similar to that of the film and original dark ride, adventurous fun coupled with menacing danger. This theme, as well as the attraction source material, would have it fit in best to Fantasyland at the Magic Kingdom. Tying into theme building, the ride system chosen for an attraction plays a large part in developing the story, theme, and general ride experience. For this Mr. Toad's coaster, I would propose a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train style coaster, with both outdoor segments and indoor dark ride style segments. The queue for the attraction would be a more fleshed out version of Disneyland's Mr. Toad's queue, with the facade being themed to Toad Hall and the line taking you through its many rooms. After making it through the line, you'd board your vehicle, a roller coaster car with a similar design to the motor cars from the dark ride, but designed more for the speed and thrills of a coaster. After boarding, you slowly launch into the first show scene, where an audio animatronic Toad is in a motor car with Cyril and reciting his "I'll show you the world" monologue from the film.
Hop up here. We'll go for a jolly ride. The open road, the dusty highway. Come, I'll show you the world. Travel, change, excitement. Ha ha ha!
The cart then quickly launches through a false wall and into an indoor recreation of the town from the film as Merrily on Our Way to Nowhere plays. As you pass each building, lights are activated behind scrim on the facades, revealing damage, similar to the effect used in Muppet Vision 3D and the Carousel of Progress. Okay, so here I have a little diagram of how this scrim damage revealing setup would work. So you would have this scrim and a light here and a motion sensor. So the motion sensor would activate after it senses motion from, like, the ride vehicle. Then it would turn on this light, and since this light turned on, it would cause this scrim to become transparent, revealing the model damage beneath. The cart then goes out into an outdoor version of the town, this time already destroyed, with police officers surrounding the track as you go up a lift hill. At the very top, an officer is stood in front of the vehicle yelling for you to stop. You then swoop down into a turn that takes you into a tunnel themed to Winky's Bar, where weasels are shooting at your motorcar and all over the place. Near the end of the tunnel, a weasel is seen holding a lit stick of dynamite, and the cart goes down another drop through a tunnel with lighting and sound effects meant to represent an explosion. The final scene is a representation of hell, similar to the original Dark ride, with bouncing devils and a fire-breathing dragon. You then exit the ride and go get a churro to reward yourself for being brave enough to go to hell. Overall, I found the process of designing a hypothetical Disney attraction to be really fun. While it definitely took some time to fine-tune my ideas, it was still an enjoyable experiment, and you can surely expect more content like this in the future. If you haven't been able to tell yet, variety is something I value greatly when it comes to entertainment. So that's why I try to vary my content, so it doesn't get dull, repetitive, or boring. If you'd like to give me some suggestions on the attractions you want to see me cover in this series or Retroland, or just in general, in the future, or you just want to give me general tips on my content, feel free to leave a comment below, or on any of my videos, and I'll take a look. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.